Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Sanjian Tarot. For this unboxing video I have the Moonlight Senshi Tarot by Haley Hughes. This was from a Kickstarter that lasted from September 1, 2025 to October 1, 2025, and I received my deck on March 16, 2026. The tier I pledged for was an early bird, but a version of the early bird that was the deck only. All right, so according to Kickstarter, I actually also got this cute little hand-drawn post-it note. Wanted to showcase this, but yeah. That's hand-drawn. Why can't I draw like that? I really want to draw like this because, yeah. And how do you draw like that without any mistakes? Damn, that's just, yeah. Well, anyway, according to Kickstarter, this is the creator's first tarot deck, and I think first campaign overall as well. Ooh. All right. Okay, so I'm just checking on the condition here. Got a little corner nick. Corner, I guess, dent. I want to say dent. So, yeah, I think I got a little bit of a corner dent. So here on the other side, the corner is fine. Come on. Yeah. So, yeah. Big difference. Everywhere else seems to be fine. Here's the box, the back, and sides. I don't think there's anything, nothing at the top or bottom. Okay. So, let's see, the box type, 2-piece. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I wish with 2 pieces, I always prefer the little cutout here on the sides, so that I won't always have to rely on the weight of the deck to separate the pieces. Because there have been cases where I accidentally put the 2 pieces back without the deck inside, and I had trouble opening separating the box pieces to put the deck back inside without the little groove or the little cutout, to be able to grab the bottom and then separate the top and bottom. So, ooh, oh, that's cute. Oh, it's the wand. It's the Sailor Moon wand. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. Okay, so here's the guidebook. And I think it's in color, yeah. Oh, ooh, the pages look glossy. Oh, this looks high-end already. All right. Okay. Ooh, these are big. Yeah, I read that the size of this deck is a little bit bigger than normal. I wonder if that's normal. Is that part of the drawing? Yeah, that's part of the drawing. Okay. See a line going down the middle. I couldn't tell if that was part of the drawing or a blemish of the card printing. Maybe it's a blemish. Uh-oh. But it looks like it could be from the art. Could be from the art. Okay. Yeah, I think it's from the artwork. Okay. All right. So the gold gilding was part of a stretch goal, which clearly was met. Yeah, just regular shiny gold. Yeah, okay. And here is the back, ooh, lined with gold foil. I can't, okay, yeah. Yeah, so you could see the gold foil. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, so all of these cards are hand-drawn, no AI. Oh, interesting. These aren't numbered for the major arcana. Yeah, it's just the title here. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see any numbering for the major arcana so far. Yeah, it's just the gold foiling and title. All right. All right, the size of these cards are a bit larger, 89 millimeters by 127 millimeters, so which is equivalent to 3.5 inches by 5 inches. So yeah, these are definitely a bit larger than the normal tarot size. The GSM is 350. And the texture and finish, I have no idea. I don't think it was explained what the texture and finish would be for the cards. I think there was emphasis on the gold foiling, like around the border here and on the back. Now I got this because, well, Sailor Moon. I actually watched the, I guess, English translation when I was younger. And back then the show would come on TV at like, what, 6 in the morning, something like that. Well, the thing is, I had to be up and ready to attend high school around that hour, so I couldn't spend time watching it, not even listening to it, since it was dubbed in English. And then I guess years later there was a I guess when DVD started picking up, I found out about the versions, like I guess the Japanese versions. You know, learned about the differences between the Japanese and English versions, how the Japanese titles of the episodes were much, much longer. Translations were a bit different. And there were also a distinct, I don't know if it would be called censorship, maybe censorship. I just know certain parts of an episode would be cut out, I think for the Western audience. And I didn't know they were cut out until I discovered like the full DVD set with the Japanese language English subtitles version. And then I saw that there were certain episodes where some scenes that I've never seen before was because they were like cut out for the Western audience. No idea. Yeah, and they also did what they can to, I don't know, just avoid any instances of, I don't know, the deaths of the characters. So they just, I think, interpreted the character as going away. Not actually dying or anything like that, it's just going away or being captured and taken away. Yeah, so that was like at the end of, I think, the first season, when all of the Sailor Scouts were, I don't know, they made it look like they were taken, but they were actually, I guess, destroyed by the Doom and Gloom girls. Well, that's what they called them. I don't know if they were actually called the Doom and Gloom girls, but that was the English translation of that group, the Doom and Gloom girls. So yeah, and I actually didn't really finish the entire Sailor Moon, I guess, series, because I didn't really get into the, I guess what is it called? The Outer Senshi? So I still haven't seen those episodes with with the Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. I still haven't seen those episodes. I do have the DVD set, but for some reason I still haven't watched the entire thing yet. Oh boy. Actually, do I have it? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I actually have the entire set, or the entire season, or the entire, I guess, Sailor Moon, all the Sailor Moon seasons. Oh boy. Not sure if the camera is focusing correctly. I hope it's maintaining the focus. Oh, it's shifting. just 78 cards. All right, next is shuffle test. Oh boy, these are big, so oh god, look, I can't even stretch my hand far enough to okay, maybe I can, but still, these are big. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, my small hands. Oh, okay then. Oh, uh-oh. What's this? Uh-oh. I already found the... Did I do this? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what this marking is. I don't want to... I'm trying to rub it out. I don't want to wet it or anything. I don't know if this is there something on top of it, or if this is a scratched card? I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell if these are scratches or if there's something on top of the card. Is that a scratch? What card is it? Oh, Four of Grails, Four of Cups card. Damn. Yeah, I can't tell if... All right. Yeah, I can't tell if those are scratches or kind of surface, I don't know, something that's sticking to the cards. All right. Ooh, okay. Yeah, these are huge. Let's try a side riffle. Guys, that seems to be the only card that had that blemish. Oh, see, look, I can't even grab. Oh, maybe there's another one. Yeah, here's something here. Or this card right here. Which card are you? High Priestess. Oh. I wonder if I did something. Was I doing something while I was doing the showcasing? Oh. All right. Oops. I said I would do a side riffle. Huh. Oh gosh, I think I almost spilled that one. There's a smell. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, there's a smell. Ooh, must be the foiling. Ooh, yeah, there's something there. It's not bad, it's just I could smell something. Almost alcohol-like, rubbing alcohol-like, maybe? Do I know what rubbing alcohol smells like? All right. Yeah. You know what? I don't know which way to shuffle. Normal riffle, side riffle. Holy crap, these are huge. Okay. Like the overhand shuffling is fine, but oh my hand. I mean, these are, I think, what, 19, almost 20 millimeters taller than normal. 70, I mean, 89 millimeters as opposed to 70 millimeters. Oh, good Lord. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. As I said, I don't know what the texture and finish are for these cards. All right, so the guidebook. Okay, so yeah, it's looks like it's got a description of the card. And then, okay, looks like it's got Okay, so description, I guess explanation of the tarot card it represents. Let's see, and I'm guessing the third paragraph is upright and the bottom paragraph is, it says reversed. So yeah, I mean, it's got, yeah, it's got the names of the characters too. I think it's referencing the, yeah, it's going by the Japanese names. The English name translations, I don't think you guys want to know. Okay, yeah. All right, let's see. I see the Eight of Wands here. So let's see the description for the Eight of Wands. Let's see. So here we go. Wands. Eight of Wands. Here we go. So here's a card, and the description says, the sailor Senshi swiftly raise their wands in the air, ready to transform and take action. The Eight of Wands is indicative of energy and completion of goals. It encourages us to problem solve and review our options and priorities. Be laser focused with our actions and move quickly to achieve the best opportunities. Alternatively, the Eight of Wands can represent travel or can indicate potential romance, as the wands can be arrows of love. Oh, and then reversed Eight of Wands can mean a project is up in the air. It encourages us to slow down and consider our next steps. If viewed as an arrow of love, the Eight of Wands reverse indicates jealousy, uncertainty, and or confusion for both ourselves and the other person involved. All right, so yeah, there's an explanation of the card, which I like. Here, Queen of Brooches. Brooch, 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 queen, queen, queen. All right, let's see. Ooh. All right. All right, Queen of Brooches, which is the Queen of Pentacles here. Here you go. Makoto transforms into Sailor Jupiter, letting the forces of lightning flow through her. Mako is a nurturer of the Senshi. She cooks, teaches, protects, and cares for her friends. Though she isn't self-reliant by choice, having been orphaned at a young age, she's taken control of and responsibility for her life. I think that's okay. I think the grammar is a bit yeah. Makoto recognizes the magic within herself and develops her talents to provide for her independence. She has learned to be self-aware, to trust her instincts, and to tune into the deep love of the natural world around her. So yeah, see, there's an explanation. Yes, that's Sailor Jupiter right there is the Queen of Brooches, or the Queen of Pentacles. But yeah, that's she's taken control of and responsibility for her life. I'm serious, that's what it says. Like, she's taken control of and responsibility for her life. That sounds grammatically incorrect to me. She's taken control of and is responsible for her life? I don't know. She's taken control of the responsibility for her life? All right, so yeah, just a bit of some grammar issues, I guess. Yeah, all right, so yeah, it looks like yeah, some of these vary. I see 3 paragraphs of an explanation for each card, and then sometimes I see 4 paragraphs. Like here, see, like if you see the Devil in the Tower, there's actually 4 paragraphs. for those cards, but the next page here. So the star and the moon, there's only 3 paragraphs. Yeah, so yeah, I guess I thought explanation, general, here we go, general meaning of the tarot, and then I thought it would be like upright and reversed, but see, here we go, the Hermit, 3 paragraphs, and then the Wheel of Fortune, 4 paragraphs. The last paragraph is always the reversed meaning of the card, I see. So I guess the one before it, the one directly before it is, I guess the one or two directly before it are the upright versions. Okay, well, yeah. So that was the guidebook. Okay, so this campaign did have stretch goals. One of them was to actually make a physical guidebook. So I'm glad the stretch goal was met. Adding gold edges to the cards was also a stretch goal, so I'm glad that was met. Another stretch goal was to, I guess, also add art prints of the outer senshi, which is Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. And I think the artist already had the inner senshi available, and then meeting a stretch goal would make the, I guess, the outer senshi available as an art print. And 2-piece box set. This was also a stretch goal. It was originally going to be a tuck box, and it looks like the stretch goal to upgrade the box to a 2-piece was met. So yeah, I'm glad this also reached the stretch goal too. I just wish that there was a little cutout here because, yeah, if you want to see, if you put these together, how am I gonna grab it if I don't have the weight of the deck inside to... Okay, yeah, well, it looks like I just have to wait for it to fall out. Thank goodness it fell out, because sometimes the pieces are such a tight fit that I would do this motion. Yeah, so that's why I like having the cutout here on the top box for any of the 2-piece box sets. All right, and there were add-ons, which would have been extra copies of the deck and some extra art prints, which would have been, I guess, 8 inches by 10 inches in size, so pretty big art print. And if you wanted also a graphite drawing that the artist also offered as an add-on. All right. So, yeah, this is a really good deck. The size, depends on your hands. If your hands can handle the bigger size, you know, that's fine. My hands are tiny as tiny can be. So, yeah, I guess I would have to be a little bit creative when it comes to shuffling these. So yeah, these are nice. It brought back memories of Sailor Moon and how I started seeing like only the English version, and then eventually learning about the Japanese, I guess, translations and the, I guess, edits of certain episodes for the Western release. Yeah, I had no idea. I guess I didn't even know the concept of Japanese animation yet either. It was a cartoon. I was a kid. Cartoons were cartoons. So yeah. Well, technically I wasn't a kid. I was in high school. I guess I would still consider myself a kid back then. Naive. Maybe I was just naive, even at that age. But, well, yeah, I really did like Sailor Moon back then. And then, yeah, I was glad to learn there were more episodes, I guess, that was never released for the Western side. I guess I still got to catch up. Oh, well, anyway, yeah, this was nostalgic to me. Just seeing the scenes, some of them didn't seem familiar since I really haven't seen the entire seasons, the entire, I guess, what do you call it? Is it set of the Sailor Moon? I do wish there was a mini version of this deck, just because I'm always a sucker for matching mini versions of tarot decks. So I would love to have seen a miniature or pocket version. I think pocket versions are a little bit bigger than mini. Yes? No? Yeah, and since the artists seem to know, I guess, Sailor Moon well enough, maybe the next project would be Revolutionary Girl Utena. Since, yeah, I heard that the original artist of Sailor Moon eventually left the Sailor Moon, I guess, series to make Revolutionary Girl Utena. And while she was making Revolutionary Girl Utena, I guess the studio continued writing and creating Sailor Moon episodes without her. And supposedly somebody said if you keep watching the episodes, if you keep continuing to see the episodes, you could tell that the creator was not involved anymore, because supposedly the drawings of the characters were different, the style was different, yeah, the story didn't seem to fit what the creator had in mind. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell that. It's but that's what I heard or read somewhere, that yeah, that the original creator went off to do Revolutionary Girl Utena. Yeah, and if Haley Hughes wants to, you know, do another campaign, maybe Revolutionary Girl Utena is next. Or maybe a mini version of this deck is next. Yeah, but yeah, I think this is a nice deck, especially for Sailor Moon fans. Yeah, this one I like because it seems to, it's all drawn, like it's not, the minor arcana are not just pips like other Sailor Moon decks I've seen. This one is fully illustrated minor arcana with all the characters involved. I mean, they use the wands as wands and the brooches as the pentacles, you know, such the roses are the swords, and then the grails are the cups. Yeah, I like this. I do like this a lot. I just hope my small hands can handle it if I ever use it for a reading. Now, I don't know where else this is available. I know the artist does have her own Etsy store, but when I checked her Etsy store, this deck was not available for purchase. The creator did have, I guess, art prints that you could purchase from her Etsy store, but not the deck. So the link to the creator's Etsy store will be included, just in case maybe one day she will add the decks for sale at her Etsy shop. All right, everybody, that's the end of this unboxing. I hope you got something out of it, as well as my brief first impressions of the Moonlight Senshi Tarot. See you in the next video.